my foreskin habit. Shut up.
And you telling me about stories that shouldn't be told or that shouldn't be
you're
told?
underage.
Huh?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't be telling
Different.
those stories. You're a little underage.
Whoa.
You should be talking about cars and what you're gonna do in school tomorrow.
Your crushes
I-
at high school.
I'm going to wake up
Where's you?
and
Oh, that's over here.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna wake up.
You gotta tell
Oh,
us
no.
about your
That's a
favorite
start.
Fortnite skin too.
Can you do a flossens?
I'm gonna go grab a rifleman kit because I don't think I'm sorted for anything else.
You know what's sad is I
you can-
started
you
in
can take
Chap
this
1
off if you
Season
want.
2, so I know what a lot of that stuff is.
Oh boy!
Uh, Now I only ever play it for my cousin, because he's 20. Wait, I'm gonna shut up because I don't know what I'm
Are you good?
I'm having a stroke
Yeah.
mid-conversation.
I was like, is he alright? Is he dying?
Why does everybody grab an ACOG? There's like 12 different optics in there. Like,
Yeah, the ACOG's the
ACOG
best
is
one,
good.
yeah.
That looks cool.
I go out of my way to avoid ACOG.
Like, I don't want to take a
You don't
vanilla
need to
sight.
cycle through like 6 different sub-optics.
Yeah, it's the problem with the Su-230, hey?
Yeah.
Like, either you have the red dot on top, which kind of sucks, or like you have to deal with Flippy the Candid Iron for some reason.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I like
the
it.
M150 TA31 call today.
You guys are vanilla.
I've gotten used to it. I use the SU-30, and I've just gotten so used to that. Whenever I'm
Yes.
cycling through, I just like.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
lining
no,
up
I'm
all
skipping
funky.
over that iron sight.
I have 3 sights in my pack.
Chicky,
Why?
when did you guys start lining up like you're in stacks?
Why not?
Oh, I was
It's
just
squad
saying
training.
when.
Joined your channel.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, everybody in?
Yes.
Dubay, you in?
Yep.
You got Kit. I'm sure Johnson squared you away during SOI.
Oh,
whatever your SOI
you
instructor was.
know it. I think I was only his instructor. wasn't
Possum. Thank you.
It was Norwood, but yeah. But yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, Johnson, you were there.
Alright, I guess we'll line up, I guess.
So
I'm trying to do it in like the organized way.
I guess we'll dress right.
let's do it the right. Let's do it
Chris
the right way as well.
Chris.
Alpha Bravo Charlie, starting from the right to the left. Make sure you leave room for your
Have
friends.
Squeeze out of here.
Where do you expect me to go?
Fucking to the left. To the left. Dude.
Possum's fat ass on
Dude,
my
get
right.
over here on my
Oh
left.
my god. I'm actually gonna lose my shit. I cannot.
Do we? So who's running Bravo? What are we doing for Bravo?
Well, I assume if Lieutenant Wilson's joining, then we have.
Oh, 2 teams of. All right.
No, well, if Lieutenant Wilson joins, then we have 3 teams of 3.
Have Bo
And I
on the
got
fire
Bravo.
team lead at
The fuck?
good old days.
I don't care who does, but let's just. Yeah, Wilson is going to be joining us as a
Yeah.
rifleman. So
Yeah, so you can join Bravo, and then we should have. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
So a couple of main things before we get going here. Everybody, we need that new map that was linked. If you don't know what we're talking about, check announcements after training. There's a map we need for tomorrow night's platoon training. So make sure you guys get that and have it downloaded so that we're not wasting time tomorrow night when we're supposed to be doing platoon training. Any questions about the new map? No, good. All right, fire team leaders. Any of your guys updated their auxiliary qualifications that I need to know about so I can put them on the trackers?
Wilkins for Alpha, it's completed his demo qual.
Copy that. Early, you got anybody? Got any? Nope. All right. Fire team leaders, the attendance tracker was updated. It will now show fire team trainings, at least for 1-1 with Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, instead of just fire team training on the correct date. That was an error before, but it's been updated. Also, the attendance tracker has been updated to pull information for who's in what slot off of the internal roster. So when we start adding people, we need to make sure that they're added into the position that it correlates with the internal roster. So fire team leader at the top, then I think it's what the rifleman, AR, and then AAR. So that's how they need to be listed. Moving forward, we also need to check that to make sure that everybody's in the correct position. If you need or want to switch your guys around inside your teams, they need to. We need to put in a thing on the Archer 1 forum with a change of role. It's pretty easy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you later. Questions from the admin sign. Oh, team leaders, make sure you guys are getting your fire team trainings done. 2 ICs, if you find that your team leader's not here or you don't have one, it falls upon you to run a training. Know how to fill out a training report, know how to fill out the tracker, know how to fill out the tracker, and know how to fill out the tracker. So if you're 2 IC and you don't know all of those things or don't have access to them, get with me or Ramos and we will show you. Charlie, don't forget, you guys are supposed to have a training tonight after platoon, after squad training, right?
No, we had a training yesterday. It's our new scheduled time.
Okay. Did you get a report up?
Yeah, I'm finishing trackers now. I got the report done. I just forgot to do the trackers.
Copy that. And team leaders, just as a reminder, you have 4 hours to get your fire team trainings reports done and put up on the forums, and to get that link put in the tracker for I did a training. All right. I'm gonna link something in. Actually, Abbott, can you link that thing to the thing you linked to the mount and that document off the web page for everybody?
Yep, I found the best one, which is this one.
So just I haven't had a chance to go over it in depth, so I won't probably be using a lot of this tonight, but it's a good reference for you guys to take a look at, and we'll be discussing later on, not tonight, but somewhere down the line, if we're gonna try and use any of this in the armor world as opposed to the real life world.
Yes, it is entitled MCR 3-10A version 4 Marine Rifle Squad. There is a section specifically outlined for military operations in urban terrain at the squad level, and it's really cool. It has brand new diagrams. It was updated 2020, so it's currently in use by the United States Marine Corps, and it's got really new graphics, new stuff they're doing, bumped over danger areas with the Marine team and squad. So pretty cool stuff.
So just so you guys know, the more me and Ramos can get into that and start looking at it, and I can talk to Ramos about some real world tactics that he can speak about that are not going to get him sent to the, Leavenworth or anything. We'll see what we can convert and use in the armor world, and we'll start looking at training on some of those things. For tonight, though, we're going to be going over Mount, looking at all the people that are here, with the exception of Dubé. This is not going to be anything new or, mind-shattering for you guys. Just going to be more muscle memory stuff. We're going to be doing Mount. Not going to get too much into the stacking and actually the actual breaching of rooms. I feel that that's something should be really taught and drilled into you guys at the fire team level. And then when we come to the squad level, it's more about making sure we have support and security set up with that breaching team, and how to work the fire teams together as one cohesive unit to accomplish getting a building cleared. Most of the time when we're doing stuff, we never have the luxury of having a support and a security team. Usually it's, some sort of rolling clear where each team is just bounding past the next team and clearing the next building in line. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it tonight, how you would set it up, why you would set it up, and some of the reasons you would do that. So once Gunny get here, he's going to put, he's already got him. So remember, Mount is a 3D environment. So it's not just what's in front of you, it's also what's above you, could be what's underneath you. Always checking second floor windows for security reasons. Always make sure you have a buddy where you go. No one does anything alone if it's at all possible. Also, if we take fire while we're in a long lane of fire, like a street or an alleyway, always get into a building, find a doorway, crawl through a window, do something, but get off the street, find some cover and concealment, and then return fire. When it comes to casualties, same thing. Pop smoke, block off the street from where the fire's coming from, and get those casualties into a building, hard point that building, get a dock on you, and get those casualties taken care of inside cover. Any questions about? All right. Security team on Mount. Their job is to protect the support and the breaching team as they move to the building that they're going to breach, whether that's actually supporting their movement getting to the building or blocking off an avenue of approach, which is, the street that you're working on, keeping vehicles from coming down at you or infantry from shooting at you from down the street. Their job is to go ahead and seal that off so that you can get to where you need to go. My preference would be to leave the Moz fire team as the support. That way, if something rolls up on you guys while you're trying to clear a building on the street, they can hit it. If nothing else, at least somebody with an AT4. Abbott, you have a comment?
Yeah, I think it's important to relay to Zeus that currently right now we don't have a dedicated corpsman for the squad for tonight's training, and currently we have 2 M136s and 2 M72 laws.
Yeah, I didn't ask for any vehicles at all, so I'm not anticipating anything bigger than a technical, really, which should be able to be killed by one of our ARs. So, but thank you. He's here, so I'm sure he heard that.
Want a technical or 3?
Anybody have any question about the security for Mount and what their job is? Nope. All right. So their job is to go to the building that the breaching team is going to be entering and secure that building. The outside, either the compound or the actual building itself. Make sure that no one gets in or gets out as the breaching team's getting ready to breach the building. Their job is windows, maybe put some suppressing fire on the first floor as the breaching team's moving to stack up. Definitely shift fire to the second floor and suppress second floor if that's a viable option while the breaching team's making entry on the first floor. We'll do that mostly if we know that we're not looking for any HVTs or hostages, and we'll also do that if we're pretty sure there are no civilians in the area. Breaching team, you guys responsible for getting into the building, flowing into the rooms, clearing shit, killing everything dead in a nice, smooth manner, making sure none of our guys die in the fatal funnel, which is the doorways. Always pie those things, and then frags and stuns are your friends. Preferably, we want to use grenades so that it doesn't destroy buildings or injure non-combatants when we throw them into the room. For the purposes ARMA. Anybody have any questions about what I went over so far? Dubé, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. I know Anderson's told me you've played before, so this isn't totally new to you, but things that we do might be a little bit new, so I just want to make sure.
Yep.
All right. One last thing, just personal preference for me. Team leaders, you can go ahead and make the call how you want, but I wouldn't put your AR as the guy that's, first through the door. You want to make him that last security in your fire team, going through the door and then holding security on most things. It's never fun when your AR is the first guy through the door. It'll happen just because of numbers most of the time, but it's not my personal preference, and fire team leaders, I don't think it should be yours, but I'm not going to micromanage you down to that level. All right, let's go ahead and go over to the church building that's over there just on the other side of the helicopters, and we'll start working on doing some of the walkthrough, because this concludes the crawl portion of Mount.
Are we going in acre or staying out of acre?
We're gonna stay out of acre for now.
Yeah, I can fly myself over. Real.
The bad man in there's not gonna shoot us, right?
What'd you make me do?
Damn it.
No, I'm working.
Oh,
I'm
he's
working
raised
on
his
getting
weapon.
them off
Oh,
right now.
shit.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
getting them to.
No,
right now.
don't shoot anything. I didn't realize there are guys in there already.
Alright, I'm going in the gunner seat.
Out of the helicopters.
Good thing they can't fucking shoot for shit.
Well, they're shooting blanks thanks to LT.
I put them on careless.
That was a keybind that was not supposed to go right.
All right, you guys don't have to get that close. Come on back by me. What was that?
They're blowing shit up.
No. Alrighty.
Alright. Corporal, I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. All right, so the church building we have here will be our first example. We have that road that's running right in front of it, so that's what we're going to use as the road we're going down to approach this building. Where would the security team might want to set up if we're approaching that building from northeast to southwest?
That wall along that church.
The security team, or
Yeah, you're right. Preferably cover somewhere out here, 50 to 100 meters, looking down that ASR.
right?
For
So
the breaching team, look down that danger area.
so let's go ahead and have Alpha set up on the runway, or the, what is this, taxiway?
Yeah, we're gonna mock it.
Looking southwest down that road as the security team. Let's go ahead and have, who did I just call out there?
Alpha.
We'll have Bravo support team. So you guys are going to approach the building and secure it, doors and windows from the outside. So let's go ahead and have Bravo line up next to Alpha and approach the building. And then Charlie, you guys are going to breach once Bravo's got the support of that building covered.
Coming around.
So this is, you can do mouth guns for this. Let's not shoot anybody because I'm going to stand over here and watch.
Whoever's behind me, hit the lever.
So notice how Anderson put them in a position where they're not really going to take a lot of fire. Now he's got the building secured. He's going to have Alpha come in and stack up and breach.
Charlie. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Watch your left, I haven't cleared that.
Like I said, I'm not getting too much into the stack and the actual breaching of the building because I feel that's something that the fire team leaders should be doing. But this would be the point where Charlie now calls up that they're ready to go ahead and go into the building. Once they make entrance, Bravo will go ahead and push to the next side of the building on the southwest to cover the next building that they'd be approaching. At that point, they can also pull up the security and have them set up on the blue 2-story to get better fires down the street that they're working. So go ahead and make entrance there, Anderson, or I'm sorry, Pavitt.
Charlie's moving. Pew pew. Pew pew.
Alright,
Pew,
let's
pew,
pull it
pew.
around, Bravo.
Uh-oh.
Let's head to the edge over on the northwest side of this
You
building.
sure I can't shoot?
Dude, keep an eye on that building to our right.
Pew pew.
Eyes on.
Pew, pew,
All right.
pew, pew.
Alpha's moving.
Yep.
Alpha, push up. 2-story blue building.
Once they're not going to come, so quit shooting at them and wasting ammo. Just come on back out.
Hey, watch that window above us.
Perfect.
All right. Now,
Watch it up high.
Pavitt, I want you to go ahead and move to the next building on your side of the street.
We'll lock the door above you.
Bowen, bump my
Awesome.
position.
And
Charlie.
then Anderson, I want you to go ahead and clear the building that Abbott's team's covering.
Alright. Wilson, you're
Wilson's
pulling
back
around,
there.
right? Perfect. Alright. Let's hit it. I'm crossing you, Johnson.
Start it.
Hold,
Crossing.
everybody hold. Have it.
Yes.
Your team is now can't be supported by the other two teams, right?
True.
Because they can't see you. So you should hold at this building here, this whatever this electrical panel is, covering that story that you're on right now. There you go. And also getting eyes on. Yep. There you go. Remember, it's all about being able to be seen by your supporting team. So if you get it to a position where you can't see someone, they're no good to you, right? So always take a look either at C-tab or actually get your Mark II eyeballs on friendlies. Pavitt, what would you think your role is right now?
When it comes to breaching,
No, at the squad level when we're doing mount, what do you think your team what role do you think your team is fulfilling?
for now it was supposed to be security.
Correct. And Anderson, what do you think your team
Assault.
is? Did I ask you guys to go into the building?
Yes.
Yes.
Then that's correct. So you guys are the breaching team. And then Abbott, you're doing what?
I'm covering the breaching team. Once they're in the building, I'm going to push up my security.
Which is support, right?
Yep.
Another reason we call you support is because if something happens to Anderson and his team as they're going in, you're right there to support that breaching and clearing of that building or assist with casualties.
Yep.
All right. Anderson, your team can go ahead and clear that building.
Alright, Wilson, you're second man. Doob, stay at the base of the stairs. Put a flash in the window.
Roger.
I'm set.
Flash
Uh,
ready.
Call it. It's on
Throwing.
you. Going left.
Nice throw.
Pew, 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 pew. Alright, room's clear. Building's clear.
All right. Yep. Abbott, continue.
Alpha, push up southwest next set of building.
Crossing barrels.
Crossing barrels.
Crossing.
Last man cross.
Charlie, go ahead, push next building.
Building left. building left.
Alpha, we're going to where
Move.
Charlie is. Cover us, then you come.
Roger, covering.
I got left side.
I got your right, Danny.
Wilson, cross with me.
Charlie breaching.
Moving.
Hold.
I got a door here.
Hold. Charlie, come back out. Are you in a position, or is the rest of the squad in a position to support you on that breach?
Looks like it. Bravo over here is my support. Alpha over there is my security.
So your support team should have secured the outside of that building before you moved into breach, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so you should have held to your position. If you wanted them to support, you should have waited for them to get to the building, clear the windows, and also clear the outside of the building front and back. What I would have suggested is for you to push through and you be the support for them because you were ahead of them. So you four-corner or three-corner this building to the best of your ability and let who is this back here?
This is Bravo.
Bravo, let Bravo go ahead and come up and breach. So why don't you guys go ahead and corner this building for support for them?
Bravo, we're gonna take the backside southeast of the building.
Roger, taking back.
Alright. Charlie, you set?
Charlie set. Possibly push up to the other side.
Bro's moving on your left. Let's do the same order. This window looks good. I'm set.
The voice is inside his building.
Alright. Do back the
Set.
stairs once we're in.
Heard
Roger.
you, Bowen.
Going left.
Don't stand up, Bowen.
Alright. I'm gonna pie it when I open. Going right.
Awesome push
Alright.
up on the other side of the building.
Bottom floor's clear. Dubé, you can take me up to the top here.
Moving. Top here's clear.
All right, now go ahead and push to the other end of the other side of the building. There you go.
I'll watch the rear.
I'm gonna pipe.
Wilson, you're one man, yeah.
Going right.
Going left.
All right, hold. All the teams that are on the outside, I think, just rolled up at the end of the street. What should you do?
Is that a tank?
Call it out.
Scream like a pussy and run.
Fucking get off the
Actual, this is Alpha. We have an MBT rolling down the main MSR, moving northeast. Over.
Get off
Thank
the
you.
box.
What should all you individual people out here in the open be doing?
Find a cover.
Covering.
Finding cover, getting inside a building, prepping AT up the wazoo.
Clear back bus.
You're good. All right, so that's just something that you want to think about. All of a sudden, something that we're not expecting pops up at the end of the road, and it can kill everyone that's in the open. We need to find hard cover, right? Not concealment. This bush is not going to stop a tank. So get building. All right. Anybody have any questions about what we've done so far and why? Does it make sense, the order and pushing past and pushing up and yeah, there's a tank down there now.
I got a question.
I have a question as well when you get a chance to.
All right, go ahead and send it out. RLT.
What happens when we start taking casualties? What is your SOP in regards to that?
SOP for when we take casualties is the same as always. Radio them up, let us know who's hurt, where, so Doc can get to it and get them inside and off the street, hard cover. Let people know exactly where you're at so Doc can get there, get safe, and has a nice, safe, hard cover environment to work on those people. Make sure that the building is completely cleared. So if something happens on the first floor, before Doc gets there, I want the second floor cleared. Somebody goes down, that doesn't mean stop everything that we're doing. That building, you stay in the fight and you get the job done, which means get that building clear. Pull your support team in if you have to finish the clear of a second floor or the rest of a first floor, while the team with the casualties hard points that first floor and waits for Doc to get there and starts buddy aid.
Okay, and to continue on that, how do you keep the momentum going forward? What is your plan on keeping the momentum going forward? So, like, say you have a fire team that takes several casualties or something like that. They're combat ineffective. Let's say two fire teams have half their men combat ineffective. They're all casualties. How do you keep things moving forward?
Just like I don't know if you were in the channel.
This
is a luxury the way we're doing it right now. Very rarely do we ever get to do it this way. Usually it's just, a bound pass to the next building and that team takes clearance with no support. And then once they get that building cleared, the team that's behind them moves to the next building. That's how I would keep momentum. When you start talking some of the numbers that you just were, we might have to stop. If I have two fire teams that are down, I can't afford to push one fire team by themselves in a mount situation. So I'm going to radio up that we need to slow down and work combat ineffective for right now and ask for assistance.
Gotcha. Good answer.
It doesn't make any sense to throw.
No, yeah. Well, you're throwing a couple. I get you. No, yeah.
It
I was just curious what you would do.
Yeah, it leads to more casualties, and that it makes things even slower. So, and the exception of Dubé, because he's not been in 1-1 for a while. Like I said, we're more used to doing it. Team clears a building by themselves, while another team is across the street clearing that building or bounding past and clearing the next building. So, like I said, this is the by the book, the luxury version. Most of it is just bounding past, and that's how we normally keep up the momentum. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
LT. All right. LT Johnson.
So, are you having a team constantly as your assaulting team running across the street back and forth?
No, so not always. Most of that is just me trying to micromanage. In the field, I would let the team leaders work it out and do what makes more sense to them. If someone's closer, they should be the one saying, hey, we're going to pull support, and then pull a team to them to do the breach. And then if that team that's starting to get far away has been doing security, they can make the decision or be asked to push up to a different position to better able secure the situation as the other teams are moving. So it's not always the same team breaching. If it sometimes just happens that way, that's just the way it rolls. But no, I don't designate a team to be the breaching team.
So
I let their team leaders work it out amongst themselves and make decisions of who's closer and more effective at that job at the time.
So, I mean, in reality, you got the two. You can have two squads on either side of the road like that. But when you're pushing up, why have you considered maybe just splitting a team and you have that way you have a reinforced team for each side, and you always will have a security, and that way you also always have cross coverage, because cross coverage is way more important than just trying to get security on a building that you can't really see the corners on, or see more than the corners on. When you're working down two sides of the street like that, that's why cross coverage is so just vital.
So, answer your question, when I have my HQ element with me, Ramos, and the doc, we can kind of fill that role that you're talking about, but with only 3 teams, we're going to have to either cross a street or have the one team hold back further and just be the security for the whole thing. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, I was just curious. I mean, it would work both ways, like you were saying with your HQ element, but you typically want to split up your HQ element too, because that way you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. That way you have one element of the HQ on either side, and if you have the team split and reinforced, then you're not going away from each other, but at least you got cross coverage, split up of your HQ element, so you got the leadership on either side, and you'll always have security no matter where you're at. You'll have it forward and on cross coverage.
So you're talking about having teams working on each side of the street instead of full fire teams?
Essentially, it's.
I'll show you guys a document. It might illustrate what he's talking about. Give me a second.
The thing I'm talking about might be an old way to do it. I don't know what document you guys. I know you just linked it. I just haven't opened it, but it might.
No, it's right here.
Is it an older thing or a newer thing?
It's a very old thing, but it's take a look.
My document's made in 2020.
Well, I was using the stuff that I'm talking about. I was using in 2020.
Getting pointed.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like what you're talking about.
It's just it takes a lot of communication, but you'll always have. It's going to keep your guys alive the most, and I mean Arma is not 1-to-1, but still.
I think it's important not to get too lost in the weeds. A million ways to skin a cat. Most effective way in the field, and that's a good tool to use in the toolbox. Johnson, that's a great tool to use. I'm actually also in favor of that too. In the field, how it mostly plays out realistically in Arma is kind of like the setup we have now. 3 fire teams of 3, not a whole element in.
Yeah, but
how does that work?
A forward passage of lines between the teams. If a team has to cross the road, if we got security, that's fine too.
Well, what I was getting at too is to caveat off of what LT Wilson was saying is you start taking casualties like that, the more split up you guys are in one spot and the less coverage you have for one team is going to attract more bodies. Or more casualties, better say.
Correct. And at that kind of casualty level, that's going to be called up as a 1-1 combat effective, and we're stopping regardless.
Very well, very well.
I'll take a look at that doc after training, Johnson, and see what I can tweak.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
It's one that I mean, it's basically it's a similar aspect of what you guys are doing here. It's good for if you want to maintain 360 security at all times. But it's much slower. Your method is faster, but that method requires a lot of pacing. It'll take investing a lot of time into security. But, well, Caddy, you were there during that training, right? Caddy here?
He might be asleep.
I've been following this doc for years. This was the old thing that fucking Sergeant Lyon made years ago. Not Lions, Lion.
Now, were you there during the training that we were really doing this?
I can't remember. Maybe, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. Anyways, we had we must have fought a company's worth of dudes plus vehicles and had maybe a 50% casualty ratio to friendly KA. It was very effective.
But it is a lot slower.
It is a lot slower, yeah. But when you get into those conflicts with a particular situation such as that, what I have my guys do, I mean, you guys do whatever you want, but when I find that we are starting to take contact and I anticipate that there is going to be an elongated firefight where there could be casualties, I usually get my guys to just get in buildings, hunker down, let the casualties come, kill them. Once things start dying out and I don't hear as many rounds flying anymore, then I continue my movement. But the purpose of that training was more so to move through a town without clearing everything out. This is a little different. We are clearing individual buildings out. And the way we are doing is moving from cover to cover as fire teams and bounding and, you know, clearing buildings as we go. That's a soft clear version where we're moving through a town and trying to make sure we are safely moving through and knowing that we are completely surrounded. This one, a little bit more forgiving on the security side of things, so thus we can move faster. Anyways, that's my TED Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here.
Thanks for coming. Forget the breed on the way up. All right. Does anybody have any questions about how we've been doing this so far?
I have one question.
Go ahead, Bowen.
Will the fire teams be given an option to use the building they just cleared out as the SBF for another team to go clear out another building? Because they'll give them like the most coverage, and some buildings do have excellent lanes of fire from a protected position instead of being outside.
So talking about the building that Evid is in, switching them to the security. No, I'm talking. Have its buildings been cleared? They could use the second floor balcony to also assist Bowen and Abbott's team to do the next 2-story.
Yeah, like a little bit like a bounding overwatch,
Yeah.
but shorter.
Yeah. So for now, I would be switching up Pavitt to security and Abbott to either support or the breach, wherever. I don't know where Anderson went. Are you inside that?
We're on assault in this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's where I'm talking about, where the team leaders are communicating, figuring out, am I in the best position to be security? Am I in the best position to be support? And then moving to the next spot that best helps or does what needs to be done next.
Heard it all.
I try not to micromanage my guys. Most of the time in the field, they're pretty good about making those calls, or Ramos is also pretty good about pushing people behind me, because I will more than likely be up with the breaching and support teams. All right. Everybody comfortable with what we're doing so far? Anybody have any other question? Gunny, can we get Zeus heals for a couple of the guys that might have shot each other breaching that first building?
Sure.
We didn't shoot.
I see
We
the
literally
blood
just
stain.
shoot.
Charlie team committed of IQ of like 100.
All right. Let's go ahead and re-racks back to the end of the runway at this street at the northeast.
Close doors, everybody. Close doors.
Yeah, close doors. We're gonna go ahead and do this now, where they're gonna shoot blanks at you. I want you to murderize these guys.
Let's look at this.
Let's go ahead and get into Acre and start using the radios. And I want to hear you, fire team leaders, working this problem out as we go. And I will also be calling holds if I see something I want to tweak.
I heard it.
Johnson, ready to check to 2.
We were trying to help me.
Good check, 2-2, help me.
5x5.
We're on a 2-3 team, 2-1 squad.
Alpha, this is Abbott on team radio check on me, over.
Good check on 2-2.
Bravo checking in 2-1.
What channel are you guys on 11?
Yeah, all weather squad.
We're on squad channel is 2-1, and then I'm also on 10. If you
Alpha
wanted to
checking
talk
in, I'm
Zeus
blocking
on 10.
channel 1, how us over.
Yeah, Bravo's got you, loud.
Thank you, Bravo.
Okay, let me set up.
No
these
problem, Alpha. Thank you,
things.
Alpha, for being yourself.
Also, Hendrix.
Yep.
I have them set
Charlie
up right
checking
now
in on 2-1.
until you
Yeah, got you, 2-1.
get to that building, they will not fire on you.
Okay.
If you want them to be able to fire on you, then let me know and I will change that. But I figured,
Let's add a little bit of
work it one
urgency
step at a
ourselves
time.
into a squad wedge, fire team wedge.
That's fine for now.
Bravo 1.
Give me a second to relate the rest of these.
So are we doing this live fire then? Is that,
Yeah, it's gonna be live fire. We'll kill these guys as we go. Again, like I said, team leaders, I want to hear you guys on squad net working these out. Who's gonna be doing what? And I'll chime in if I need to.
Oh, well, if Bravo's on point, we'll probably just set up support on the church.
Charlie can do security on the church.
we might as well set up kind of for Bravo.
Heard all of us move and breach on the church.
Actually, Charlie, go take support on the church then. We're already in a better position for security. Let's spread out a bit, guys.
Hey, check inside the windows first. Be sure we can, if we can pop it back.
Charlie,
fire
we're bumping
outside if we
you.
can.
We're across. We're across.
I can't see shit in here. Hey, I got one contact in the corner to the south 183 inside the church
Bowen,
building.
prep a stun. Bowen,
Oh,
prep a stun
that's
through
why,
that
because I'm
window.
on Whisper.
I don't have a stun, but I do have a frag though.
Prep a frag then.
Frags prep.
Throw one ready.
Frag in.
Right side, just right.
Back up.
Off on me.
That was right on top of him, too.
That's you good.
Building's clear. Building's clear.
I'm gonna go with them. Heard it.
Hey, 2 Marines coming out.
2 Marines out, 2 Marines out, 2 Marines out.
Bravo's setting up right side building.
You're good.
Johnson, harden point
I
the
got
rear.
right corner, you two set up on the left.
What's up?
Go,
Yeah, I
Bowen,
got
take
you.
that rear.
Gotcha.
Take that corner.
Whoever threw that frag, you got it
Oh,
right on him. Right side building. Audible and contact inside.
Charlie, get aggressive. I'm up to that transformer.
Heard it.
Now to your right on this building.
Roger, I'm bumping you.
Shooting over you, Johnson.
Going low.
Alpha, this building's, this thing over here is yours if you want it.
Hey, I'm gonna take inside the church building real quick.
Alpha on me. We're gonna cross and breach.
Mo, when you're ready, I'll be
Bravo
last
heard
man.
you. Alpha's moving now.
I'll be last man. You guys go.
Bravo
Heard
covered.
that. Bowen, take
ready.
us. We're breaching.
Got it. Cross barrel.
Up, moving up.
Crossing barrel. Crossing barrel.
Last
You ready,
man,
Manny?
going in front, boys.
Ready?
Popped him. Going left. Clear.
Holding rear.
Building clear. Roof clear. Hey, we're good out here.
Coming out,
Building
coming out,
clear.
coming out.
3 Marines coming out. Coming
Coming
out.
out,
3
coming
coming out.
We
All
moving
Marines
up.
out.
We got security. if
cross
you
mirror,
guys
cross
want
mirror.
to Charlie.
Got it.
Bravo heard that. Push to Charlie. Charlie, you're being
boys.
bumped. Push that building.
I'm on you.
I'm taking the right corner here.
Heard,
On the
heard,
left.
heard.
Someone just did a mag outside of my house.
Alpha, you should still on that building.
Copy that. Copy that. Johnson, push that corner and place possum.
Heard it. Possum, this is mine.
Johnson took my spot.
Charlie's breaching.
Go ahead, go. Push that corner.
Once Charlie makes entrance, Bravo's gonna push up right side of the road and set up support on the next building.
Alpha heard all. We're gonna go Charlie on the security element outside that building. Bone, go.
My God, if I get
Looks like
fucking moving left. Hey, upstairs.
Watch those windows.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a guy on the
Hey,
balcony.
Bravo, you might have contacts inside that building, right there.
Bravo set up right side building.
Charlie, what's going on in there? I'm not hearing anything. This.
Got a dude out here on the balcony.
Second floor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I got him.
On him.
Got him?
Up there.
He did.
I hear,
Okay,
there's a
good
body moving up. Second floor.
Second floor, second floor.
Second floor is clear.
Charlie, check the guy to balcony. Northwest side.
10 rounds into him, he's dead.
Dead.
Hey, that shooting to the southwest, 226 down to Main Street. Is that on the left side?
I got no eyes.
Alright, no eyes. Hey, watch my barrel, watch my barrel.
Charlie, push the next building.
Hey, push through. Don't stand inside the fucking doorway.
Alpha gets set to move.
Alright.
Alpha moves southwest.
Southwest, got it, let's go. Bumping you, Charlie. Charlie, we're crossing your barrels, we're breaching.
Hey, moving in front of you, Bridger.
Back wall, we're doing back door, we're doing back door. Johnson, we're gonna breach that, I'm crossing you.
Hey, firm.
Second windows.
Hey, you want to bang it?
I'm opening
Alpha,
door.
I believe you guys should probably go to the building on the right side of Bravo's at.
Got that
We should hit
down?
that first.
Last minute.
Got a guy down on the side.
left.
Yep.
I got stairs.
Hey, Bowen, come here.
Johnson,
Yeah, I got
hold
you.
her. I'm gonna do a mag check.
Yeah, you're good.
Mag.
Which team's on support
I'm
on the
ready
left
here.
side of the road?
That's Charlie. Second floor, door right.
Crossed.
Alright, Charlie, can I get one of your guys watching right side of the
Holding
road,
ready.
and then
Where do you
Bravo's gonna make entrance on this
Hitting.
building we're at.
Left. Left clear.
Right clear.
Out.
Room clear. Second floor clear.
2 coming down. 1 down.
Two coming down.
Alpha's clear building coming outside.
Hey, I'm on you.
Guys, we're going out back way.
Okay. 3 coming out.
Three out.
I'm taking northeast corner. Coming up, boys.
Three coming out. Coming out.
Hey, Bridger, I'll take your corner
Any
here, I
last
think.
man? Yep, last man's out, all out. Roll up. Hey, check the right corner. I got your southwest. Hey, I got right corner here. Yeah. I got overhead. Bad guy.
We pushing across.
Hold, everybody
Hold.
hold.
Holding.
Hold.
So Bravo's asking for help over on their side of the building, and you guys are just leaving them there. So when they ask for help, clear the building that you just did, and now pull support security for them while they clear their building. You guys are
Yeah, he did.
outsing them. Can you see anybody from Bravo, Alpha, and Charlie?
Negatory Ghost Rider.
That's fine. Let's use this building as the SPF.
Yeah.
Johnson, go second
First
floor.
floor is next to clear,
Okay.
Bravo's moving up second.
Hey, Danny, come to my side.
I got no colors on either side. I can't see.
You can't see. Fuck.
Bravo, be advised, rockets coming to you as ASL.
You might have better eyes downstairs than
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yep.
Second floor is
Hey,
clear.
there's an
Bravo's building's
MPD
clear.
vehicle coming down southwest. Hey, MPD southwest. Hey, your back is clear, Danny. Send that shit. Go back left.
Back clear.
Third. Nice shot.
Dismounts down the road. Let's keep the momentum and keep clearing buildings. Let's go.
Hey, who's in the next building? Bravo?
I got no eyes on
Charlie.
anybody in the next one.
Charlie, this is Alpha. Forward SR line southwest.
Support for Bravo right now.
Okay, roger that. Hold that then.
Bravo hasn't cleared their building yet.
Hey, boys, it's
Bravo,
southwest.
have you cleared your building? Hey, firm, Bravo's building's clear. We move up to someone on support.
I got Bravo on my deal. I'm gonna keep an eye on the back end here.
Moving forward.
Heard that. We got
Be advised,
Bravo.
Bravo saw contact
Crossing.
out to the west, just to the right side of town where the white smoke's at.
Alpha heard all. But go ahead, breach your building. Alpha's got outside security on this from across the road.
Alright, we're gonna take front side on this one. Wilson and Dubé. Actually, Dubé.
I got Charlie on my barrel.
Actually, Proc.
Alright. 1 second floor. Alright. I got south security.
Okay.
Let's fucking do it.
Yep.
I'm gonna fly it.
I can't see jack shit. I see.
Alright, go on then.
Ground floor's clear. We have to go outside on the northwest side and then hit a stairwell.
That's fine.
I'm going to
Mag check.
Heard all.
Good check.
I'm good.
I'm good. I got eyes on Bravo, second story.
Bravo, contact, north building, southwest.
Hey,
I drop.
Abbott, you want to go ahead and push up?
up. I'm gonna bump Charlie into that building.
Okay.
Fuck it. I think they're about to break.
Bravo's on our building. We can only come out northwest side, but we'll filter around.
Heard all. Alpha's gonna Charlie into the next building.
You got a guy right out in the middle of the road there.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
on the ASR southwest.
Alpha, push southwest.
Eyes on
bump
Bravo.
Charlie into the next building.
Moving, Bowen.
Last man out, last man
Charlie,
Awesome.
we're bumping.
Mine.
Breach this link.
out. Johnson, go low.
Hey, keep an eye on that balcony.
Yeah, I got you. Smoke inside,
Green.
smoke inside. Hey, Danny, roll green.
Alpha's green.
How about you, okay?
Bravo's green.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, smoking the balcony.
Balcony.
Breaching it.
Charlie, go.
Yeah, we're breaching him, have it?
He's shooting bad guys. Go ahead, Charlie.
Wish
go.
I could shoot bad guys. I can't see shit. Who threw a smoke in the building?
Bad guys, probably.
God damn.
No, there was smoke in there.
Oh, shit, hey, they lost Charlie.
Rip Pavitt. Rip.
Hey, 2IC, step up for Charlie.
Abbott, cross.
Go ahead, step it
You guys good?
Going up on the second floor.
Great.
Yeah, go second floor, yeah.
Okay.
Hendricks joining you, Bridger.
Okay, I was going to ask him if he need the extra guy.
Bravo, if you want to take that building, I got your security.
Doves.
Okay, since they got second floor, I'm going to watch overhead.
Charlie's
Who's
building
second floor in the next building?
Marine outside, Marine
Oh, I
outside.
can't anyway, this opens windows.
I can't really see inside those. Yeah.
Yeah, I got your rear security.
This building is clear.
3 coming out.
Heard all, come on out.
Audible rear.
Yeah, audible rear.
Black on AT, black on AT.
Bravo's making entrance.
Alpha, find cover, heading to the road.
Hey, I'm
Hey, get us inside.
friendly coming in on the southeast side here, guys. First deck. Friendly on the first deck here.
Heard all.
I got AT. I got a RPG. Want to use it?
They shot the gunner out, looks like.
Okay. Sounds good.
Fucking A.
Bowen, you want to hold this door for me?
Bravo's building's clear.
Friendly coming up, second deck.
Rock, come in. We're Charlie now.
Bag.
I got you, picking up rates.
Bravo's pushing along to our next building right here.
Alpha, set to southwest.
Hey, I'm holding fire. Bravo's in my barrel. Bowen, you good?
Clear just a moment
Yeah, I'm
ago.
good.
Charlie.
Yep.
Is he on the roof?
I think Bravo's over there trying to
Hold,
breach
hold, hold, hold.
Hold.
Charlie, why did you just in front of Bravo like that without letting them know what was going on?
Bravo.
Or I'm in front of Alpha like.
We're conjoined down here right now.
Mistakes have been
I'm confused.
Yeah, so they already were set here, and you guys started hearing about contacts, and you moved right in front of them. What was the reason for that?
Magic mostly, Sergeant.
No logical reason, sir. Okay, yeah, you didn't even ask what's going on, so communicate to him. If you're the 2IC, get on the radio and ask Abbott what he sees. If you heard contact and they're in front of him, find out what's going on before you just move and run in front of people's barrels, alright?
Right.
Alright. Go ahead and continue from where we're at.
Hey, Denny, second floor southwest, 240. Got your eyes up on second.
Heard all,
Damn.
okay.
I got no eyes.
We got you covered if you want to continue.
Bowen, are you on the outside?
Say what?
Are you on the outside or are you looking from the inside?
I'm on the outside.
Alright, I'm gonna go on balcony.
Heard all, got you. Alpha,
Where are you shooting?
Southwest 240, 3 on the
Hey,
second floor in the barracks.
friendlies are
Hey, firm.
crossing.
Hey, Danny, we're moving through.
Bravo, we got your security come out.
Heard it. Raid's fire, picking up.
Hold there, provide security for Bravo, looking down that road, secondary.
Hey, for hey, prep for mag change. Mag change, going inside. Heard it.
Bravo's clear ground floor, we are moving up to the floor.
Gun up.
Hey, second floor, 241.
241, A firm.
More to the right.
A firm.
Charlie, barracks, your pause, break. Contact force for that building. Second floor, this building's clear. Up, southeast side. Third all Bravo, security Alpha will be forward past you to next. We will set up this building.
Heard it.
Alpha, get
Coming
set to
down,
move.
coming down.
Alright, everybody hold. Everybody hold. Hold.
Changing. Changing.
Alright, so Bravo brought a point with Charlie and Alpha stuck back there at the two-story building where I called hold last time. It would have made more sense for those two teams to be security and support for Bravo as they entered this yellow two-story, because that's a long run and open to get to this office complex that Charlie's sitting on now. They could have used Bravo after they cleared this two-story building as their security to make that move across that wide open spot. And you also had to run past two buildings that haven't been secured yet to get to where you're at, right, Charlie?
Right.
So it's one of the things where I'm looking for you guys to work this out. Bravo, if you see that, go ahead and call it up on the radio and make that suggestion, because it was probably the right one at the time. Anybody have any questions about that?
Negatory Ghost Rider.
Let's reverse it and we'll do it again.
Let's not. Let's just take that as a learning experience as to if you come to a big gap like that and you have to run by buildings that haven't been secured, let's not do that, alright?
Alpha, I think you should move Bravo right side of the road at this point. Yep, Alpha's moving. Alpha with me moving southwest.
Southwest, got it. Charlie is?
Two-story. No, where the Bravo's sing.
Cross.
Yep. We're getting the next link. The blue one.
Building, got
Yep.
it. Let's go.
Oh, we going now?
Let's go back way. I don't want to go main
Yeah,
street.
back way.
Hey, Bravo, going through the back way.
Go ahead.
Charlie, make sure you got somebody on the southeast corner looking at the backside of that building as well.
It's not. Oh, it's enderable. Hey, ready?
Ready.
Oh shit, you got me in the
Right.
fatal front.
My bad.
You're good. Hey dude, I'll bump you here, brother.
Building clear.
I'll go there. Set up your bipod on my shoulders.
Hey, Johnson, you can set up your
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnson,
over
get in
here.
here. Get in
Got
here,
it.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Can definitely do super
Yeah,
I don't
I
think you
got
can set
you.
up your bipod here. Can you shoot the window up?
Nope, if it was Reforge, I could hit
Alpha, let us know when you have us covered, and then Bravo's gonna cross the street to Charlie, and we'll support for them.
it. We got you covered.
Alright,
Get rest secured. Yep.
Alright, Bravo, let's move
Got you.
southeast across the road. Moving. I got left side, you two can have the right. I don't know how much of this building there is left here, but... Oh, okay.
Bowen,
Charlie, if you wanna keep...
I'm about to flip my lid. I'm aiming down sights and I can't look anywhere else with my ult. It just shoves it back into place. I'm about to flip my lid. No bueno. No bueno.
Hey, do you need a link belt?
No, I'm good. You can do that with the saws now? On Arma?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it doesn't like actually link the belt. It just refills the ammo you have.
I got no idea where this is actually coming from. I'm gonna give it a
entrance. And Ace report if people are getting shot at.
Charlie's moving west to go into the barracks building.
I am seizing fire. I ain't got no
Bird,
eyes.
Alpha's got you covered. When you're there, we'll be your outside security.
I want to stay spread between the sides of the road.
I got no coverage, but I can't see shit.
Alright, we're moving up then.
Let's
Alpha, let's go.
Alright, really nowhere good. We're gonna be pretty exposed.
I'm with you. You want to go up to the barracks building?
See how far I can.
Alpha's crossing. Alpha's crossing.
Alright, perfect. Alright, we'll slow
I'm gonna take corner. Habit.
Yeah, there's a door here.
Hey, we got friendlies at the first floor of here.
And yeah, two bases. I got down the road. Just keep your fucking eyes on that barracks.
First floor clear.
Hey, Bowen.
Yep.
Don't we have friendlies on the inside here?
Yeah, we do. Pushing up southwest.
Yeah. Hey, Bowen, come on.
On you.
Abbott, did you go? You're on corner.
Yeah, we're over
Okay.
here. We're still outside. I want to get to a security
How's the
position.
clearing in the
Watch your
barracks?
heads. Watch your overheads, guys.
Got it. Hey, you
Yeah,
got
friendlies.
I'm watching the second floor balcony on the southwest.
Heard up, heard up.
Charlie, be aware that I am in the building with
Upstairs.
Charlie, Alpha's gonna do a second-story balcony breach. Moving.
Okay.
Go friendlies. Shoot that guy. Nice shooting, Pavitt.
Second floor clear.
Word up, word up, word up. Johnson, let's get your AR right here.
Okay.
Come in, come in.
Floor barracks
That's it.
building.
The building entirely clear. Just a second.
Yes.
So are both floors on the barracks link clear?
Yes.
Barracks building is clear.
Bravo, set up out here. Bravo, Alpha has you covered across the road there on the two-story.
They have support for us here as well as security.
Are we watching Bravo or we're security
You got
southwest?
southwest covered as well.
Well, you got southwest. I got southeast
Alright.
here.
coming out.
I don't see an entrance.
We're gonna have a
left side.
third one out
Can
soon.
you see an entrance left side?
Got it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Charlie, we
always
got you
double
covered on the
tap,
south side if
always
you guys want to push to the
Always
next barracks
double
building.
We're just go.
Give me some room to breathe.
Yeah, no. Charlie, put it southwest. Second barracks building.
No entrance? Okay. Do we...
Hey, Charlie,
I can
hold.
see an interior on the top.
So you're doing exactly what we just talked about a second ago. You're running past an unsecured building in a wide open space.
There's a contact on.
So, Charlie, back to the barracks building you just were at.
Let's have Charlie put it.
That's fine with me. Well, I mean, we can be super security from up there. But yeah.
So, Charlie, does that make sense? I just said about you just ran past an unsecured building across the big open area to go to a giant building that no one else is near.
Yeah, I thought I had it cleared already.
Alpha's right here.
Alpha's with you.
Correction, Bravo.
No, we've just set up. But if you want to cross and get Charlie, you can have it in this building.
So the next one we'll do one of the buckets. So wherever you have that set up.
Alright, we gotta go along the right side, try and find an entrance. This
I don't see. Hey, I don't see anything that's gonna be enterable on this side, dude.
Yeah, but there's a space upstairs, so
Yeah.
my thoughts are that like.
Oh, I got a
Yeah,
staircase on the southwest. Yeah.
Stairs southwest side, but
Yeah.
Hey, hey, watch that angle from the west side. I can shoot you from the second story.
yeah,
from
yeah,
the
we're
barracks
watching
building.
barracks. Got it covered. If yeah, covered.
Eyes on friendlies. Waving off. Waving off.
Got it. Hey, switch to this side. Hey, I in the control tower.
Perfect.
What?
Heard all, watch Matt.
Yeah, sounds good.
Actually, I'm gonna grab this.
Copy that.
You know, something I've noticed that we haven't been doing.
Hey, Dan, is anyone watching rear?
Hey, Dubé, pull up to me.
I'm looking occasionally.
Go ahead.
Okay, if you want me to get rear and then you want to be with Johnson to watch Charlie enter that barracks building, then that's fine.
Nah, it's good. You're good there.
Bravo's main entrance, top floor.
I'm checking this last room. You open.
Okay, wait.
Back check.
Let us know when you're clear so Charlie can move.
Reloading.
Heard.
Yes, there was.
I'm up.
Yeah, this building is clear.
We will set up security facing
Alright,
southwest.
index.
Oh, index.
Condition 4, join me on the road of the blown up truck.
bonus points.
All right, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so a couple of things. We already talked about it twice. Teams running by unsecured buildings to go across a big opening to another building. Team leaders, that's just a getting used to working at that level together. If you see that, like just happened twice here, the team that hasn't cleared that building needs to get up on the radio right away if me and Ramos aren't doing it and say, hey, don't make that movement yet because we haven't cleared this building. Help each other out in that regard. I'll be really interested to see that. Take a look at the document that you guys posted about splitting teams and buddy teams, so you have multiple people on both sides of the road, because I'm seeing right now how this could become an issue real quick of just one team getting stuck on one side of the road having to do everything by themselves while the other two teams are trying to roll and bound clear and support from the other side of the street. So
I have a comment on that.
go ahead.
Well, I felt like at least Alpha was doing a really good job of doing our support from the other side of the road. Obviously, like, it means our approach avenues are more limited because we want to stick to the side that they're covering, but like, it is better than nothing. It's not like we didn't feel completely alone or anything.
It wasn't horrible. It always looking to make things better and easier, so I want to take a look at that and get with the team leaders and take a look. But
for sure.
You guys all grasp, and I'll get to you in a second, Abbott. You all guys grasp what I'm trying to get you to do in an urban environment here, with the support security and the automatic changing of roles based upon where you're at and what is needed. You get the basic of that, everyone.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, Abbott, you had a comment.
Yours, Whisper.
Yeah, Whisper.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think it's a little bit twofold here. We all want to remember that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's in the real world documents. That's in our documents. Everyone echoes it. What it means is if you don't understand something or what's going to happen, call it out and slow it down. We all don't need to be out there running with our headlights out and acting like we know what's next to happen when we don't know what's next going to happen. So it's important to communicate, to piggyback off what Hendrik said, and kind of like, we kind of mentioned with the going down one road and there's a big open area or something, the team that's there that cleared that building may have to provide security on that side for a little bit, while the team on this side has two buildings that are close together that they may want to just shuffle down the street and get to maybe the edge of that point of the building before, and that way they can provide security on this building while that team pushes up back to this building. So instead of that team bumping up to this one before the other side of the street is clear, try and keep it even so that way you have that cross coverage. Is that making good sense? Or am I sounding retarded?
No, it's
One of the biggest things I want you guys away from this is if you get to a point where you're confused or you're not sure what to do next, get on the radio and ask. Either Ramos, myself, or one of the other team leaders that has a little bit better SA, which is situational awareness of what's going on, can help you out. There's no reason why you should ever feel like you can't get on the radio and ask what's next or what should I do now, because you might not be able to see what needs to happen, but someone else across the street or just behind you might have a little bit better eyes. So if you're unclear as to what you should be doing next, please get on the radio and ask. Other thing, I thought a lot of the communication of who's going to go next to do what was pretty good. A couple of the things that were lacking, and I know we weren't taking casualties because of the blanks, but ACE reports and contact reports. In an urban environment like this, if we're taking shots from down the road, I want to hear people yelling, hey, that's where the contacts are, and then I want to hear somebody on the radio telling me what they just were shooting at and that the guy's already dead. It's really not a whole lot different than if we were out in the middle of the field somewhere taking contacts. Just be mindful of not stepping on each other on the radio. Another thing I want you guys to start working on, team leaders and 2ICs, staying calm If we're in a situation like this and everyone's yelling and amped up on the radios, it doesn't help anyone. So practice staying calm, get the information out in a concise, quick manner so it frees up the radio even faster, and it'll definitely go a long ways to making mount situations easier. All right. Anybody does Zeus heal before we move into the run portion? And are there any more questions before we go ahead and talk about it? Bowen.
I just want to say two things. First things first, if you're going inside a building, if you guys can clear the building from the outside before you get inside, that will make the inside process a lot easier, like a lot easier. So if there's any windows that you can shoot bad guys from, do that first, and then you can enter the building. Because again, make your life a lot easier. And the second thing is, if you have a chance of entering a building from a safer side, do so. But if you have no other option and you have to enter a building through like the main street, for example, where you expect a lot of fire to come from, get in the building as quick as possible. Slow, smooth, and smooth is fast, true, but you're gonna get hit if you take it way too fucking slow when you're taking contact. So get in the building as fast as possible and get your guys through. That's all.
And I think Abbott, you had a question.
Yeah, can I get an arsenal box? I need a. There it is.
There's some down.
I use my law.
One last thing, 249 gunners. I don't ever want to hear in a mount situation that you guys are bored. There are plenty of sectories that can be suppressed. There are plenty of the next building that can be suppressed. If you even think for a second that there might be contact in that building, you should be suppressing short, tiny little burst windows and doors. If there's lead going down range, bad guys are a lot less likely to pop out onto a balcony with an RPG and take a shot at you. So 249 gunners is the place where you should be changing out barrels at some point, calling for the ammo bearer to be bringing you more boxes. I'd rather have us go home with no bullets and no casualties because you guys were suppressing shit and killing people that we weren't even aware were there. When the breaching team goes in and finds 3 or 4 bad guys down on the second floor by the windows and doors, well, we know why. Don't be afraid to waste bullets. That's what Uncle Sugar pays for 'em for.
He doesn't know how the suppression system works in this game. Take a knee. If you don't know how the suppression system works in this game, take a knee. Don't be afraid to be yourself. All right, Bridger, could you explain to me how this system works?
As I understand it, basically, for a brief time after rounds are posted close to an AI, they will not perform actions.
Take a knee. Bowen, do you know how the suppression system works?
To my understanding,
you're on whisper.
Yeah.
If you're still standing and you, because I'm gonna ask you next. If you're still standing, I'm gonna ask you next, and if you're right, you get a cookie. But if you're wrong, you're gonna take a knee. Bowen.
To my understanding, the way the suppression system works is whenever you are shooting close to an AI, the first thing they're going to do is going to go into alert sequence, and then after the alert sequence, they're going to enter a combat state, or they call it the combat state in Zeus. And in that situation, either they will hit the deck, or if they're set to open fire, then they're going to seek out the target that's been shooting them. That's if and only if their stance are not forced into standing.
All right, that's probably correct. What's the rest of it?
Still a number-based system.
All right, take a knee. Anybody else? Son?
It's still a number-based system.
Nah.
I don't fucking rely on Simpson. I just shoot him in the head.
All right, take a knee. All right, so nobody knows how the suppression system works, so I'm gonna explain it to you guys real quick. So there's a skill setting called Courage for the AI, right? Based on a huge mathematical formula, and how much they are getting fired upon, they will react in certain ways, whether including fleeing and whatnot. Here shortly, we're going to work on disabling the fleeing entirely. And the way suppression works, you can stand up. The way suppression works is when you fire around enemy, yes, they do start reacting. That's part of Lamb's Danger. It's a mod that we have. they start reacting, like tossing smokes. You see smokes in buildings, it's because that's one of the functions that they do. The moving to cover, the shooting and suppressing back, things like that. Those are all reactions to being fired upon. But suppression, there is a function in there which involves their accuracy. If you're firing in an area around AI, they will become suppressed, and it will affect them for a certain period of time depending on their courage setting. If it's 50%, it's normal. If it's 100%, they aren't suppressed. And if it's 0%, they are suppressed for a very long time. When this happens, there is a period of time. It could be 17 seconds, it could be 10 seconds, it could be 5 seconds, depending on these settings and depending on a bunch of math. They will have dog shit accuracy. So even if you're shooting, like if I'm shooting, like what he said is right. If I'm shooting at that building right there, and I'm not even shooting near the enemy, I am shooting around that enemy. The enemy is quote unquote being suppressed. They are supposed to be fearful for their lives. So how has the Arma devs done this? They make them dog shit at accuracy. So they will start shooting like this rather than straight on at you. That's basically how they will shoot. Some settings are being tweaked. Shortly, it should be relevant, but it's not right now. Right now, AI are very little to be affected by suppression, and per the Zeus guidelines, the standard Zeus guidelines, they are basically unaffected by suppression, except for, because of lambs, 5 to 6 seconds. So for 5 to 6 seconds of being suppressed, their accuracy will be dog shit. Which means, and if you're consistent in that, they will be dog shit. So the 5 to 6 second timer will start. Let's say, dude, you're firing at a building. If you have a large volume of fire for a short period of time, and then you stop firing, there will be a timer that'll start. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. 6 seconds by. Once that 6 seconds expires, their accuracy will return to normal, unless they are suppressed again. If he fires at that building with another volume of fire, that 5 to 6 second timer will restart. That is how the suppression system works in this game. Use that knowledge to your benefit. It will be extended to maybe 10 to 11 seconds future. Depending on the military, it might, if you have militia, they might be heavily affected by it. And if we have like a special forces unit, they might be very little affected by it. But those things are yet to be put into place. Those things are changing here soon. Yes, dude.
Yeah. Do we have any way to measure, like, let's say I'm firing at this window right now. Is everyone in this room going to be affected, or is it only
It
within
depends on the courage setting. It
Gotcha.
depends on the courage setting. So if it's normal, guys on the opposite side of the building might be a little less affected by it. It kind of depends on where the rounds are landing. You can assume yes, for the most part, most of those guys in that building are going to be suppressed.
Gotcha.
I've done testing on this, and it depends on their courage setting and how much of a, with lack of better words, how much of a they are. It might affect the people in a neighboring building too, because they think they're getting fired at or something like that. It depends on how far away you are as well. If you're 300 meters away, you're going to need to have a more precise area of fire on the target. But if you're a lot closer, like within the immediate vicinity, they might be like flinchy, if that makes sense. So as to emulate human behavior, although it is flawed, that is how it functions. Any questions? You guys learned
Thank you,
something
LT.
today.
Math and shit. And Anderson, you're also spot on. I expect if you guys can see a guy, that you should put a bullet in his head and he should just be dead. That's the best suppression. If you can see him, kill him.
Click heads, baby.
Yep. But if you suspect there's somebody there, or you know there's somebody there, but you can't see him right now, and you know another team is maneuvering, and their, dick is swinging in the wind, for lack of a better term, and no one's, covering them, if you just start putting rounds at that building and in the windows and doors, they have a better chance of not getting shot as they're moving.
Just remember your economy.
Yes.
Do we have more points if we shoot Cuff?
If you hit it, it's great.
Cool.
Have it?
Sorry,
Most of them are
21
too
Jump
small
Street.
to hit it.
Yeah,
but
I had a
you know.
question how you wanted the contact report formatted. So a couple times I made a mistake and I didn't know the exact location and size and activity of contact. I just was like, all right, we're going to suppress this next building. For radio brevity, would you like to hear, hey, Alpha suppressing building southwest, and there's that way it's brief, concise, and you'll know that we don't know the exact enemy force composition, but we know we're suppressing that. That's what we're shooting at.
So any knowledge is within no knowledge, but all
Okay.
knowledge can be improved upon. So you just get me the information you have as quickly as you can, and then you can redefine it later. And if that redefinition is that, yeah, we just took contact from that building over there to the southwest, but now all those dudes are dead, that's all the information I need. If you have to tell me in the moment we're getting shot at from the building to the southeast, and that's all the information you have at the time, that's more information than I had 2 seconds ago. So any way you need to get it to me is great. Redefine it, make it better as you go. There is a standard, the triple D's, direction, distance, description, but sometimes it's just, hey, motherfuckers over there are shooting at us to the right. And then you can, get more decisive or definitive with your descriptions of what's going on.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, I am not a sticker most of the time for stuff. Information is good most of the time in any format that it comes. It can always be improved upon in the second or third radio up. All right. Any more questions or comments about what's going on? Or what we did here?
We should get a move on.
Yep. All right. Gunny, are you close?
Yeah, he's over there.
Yep, all set.
All right. If you want to go ahead and let us know where it is we're going, what it is we're doing, and who we're going to be fighting, that would be great.
About to your west, there is marked on the map a Russian occupied territory. They have moved in without us actually knowing about it. You have options to either the outpost start or the road start. Either one is really up to you. Yeah. It consists of, last estimate, probably less than a platoon worth of people spread out within the village. I wouldn't expect more than a few per sector. So just watch you guys' lines of fire. Don't shoot either. And there are no technicals or anything like that either. Unless Hendrix would like throw in some fun toys for me to use.
I have a question. Is it entire town of Laka?
Yes. Yes, is the entire town of Laka.
Okay, we may shrink that down to just a couple of blocks just because of time and how many people we have.
That's fine.
Unless people don't care about time.
I gotta go at the TR mark. Rocky
I
League
would
commitments.
say make it like that.
I just did it that way so there were more spread out.
Yeah, so I would realistically,
we can cut it down to whatever, though.
I would expect a couple block radius to be assigned to my squad. So yeah, I would rather train that way. But I didn't tell you that, so that's on me. But yeah, we'll probably shrink
the south side.
Just part of that down. There. Any civilian considerations in there?
No, there are no civilians in the area. They've all been pushed out. I wish I could actually fill stuff in. Hold on.
You got dumbass.
Okay. In this area, if you look on the map, they are just in this, what is that, like 2-block area? Just south. Yeah. Just in that area right there. That's it.
Okay.
I'll probably color it a little bit, but yep, this should work for you. Forgiveness isn't a plit training.
All right. Anybody else? Any other questions? Nope. All right. You guys go ahead and rekit. Fire team leaders get with Proc and mark up some phase lines in there and break up that section of the town we need to in chewable pieces. And we'll go ahead and figure out which insert we want to hit, and then we will go ahead and make our approach and start clearing buildings.
What happened to my empty boxes? What the heck?
Yeah, sorry, Gunny, that was on me.
Or not empty, my bad.
No, like
I
I said,
meant to say my
every time I come in, I'm used to doing
box that
platoon
had
training,
ammo
so-
into it, and it, yeah, partial. And I also picked up a magazine off of the ground, and I was gonna put it in your bag, but I realized it was gone.
Mix of buildings with entrances to weird spots that they don't usually see, so that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I tried looking at.
Now you mention it, I don't have any partials either. I'm sure I
We can't go in, and those were actually
did
put on there purposely.
combat
so
reloads.
Kind of get an idea.
They vanished.
Yeah.
But yet, they can be a
Cleanup is rather efficient right there.
Yep.
Oh, where's Abbott? I guess we gotta go get with him.
I couldn't have sized it, so that should be a little bit better for you guys. There's probably two.
Second floor.
Like a
Yeah.
Alright, and then from there, Abbott, if you could draw us a
Oh wait, they're doing their planning.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
put
fine.
it up.
Yeah. We're not allowed there, no more.
I will hang
Been
tight
mad.
over here.
I'll give you a minefield.
So you guys go be off it.
What's up?
Said it. No, I was just saying you guys go be off it.
I used to live here.
Setting up this,
They're at the second floor. Excavating.
second floor, the barracks.
Hey Wilson. I knew you guys were working on a document for that suppression deal at one point. Do you have that more updated at?
If you want to see it, I'll fucking show you that shit later.
Yeah.
I'll just send you all the documents and you can take your own time on looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. Just get with me later.
Yeah. I was just curious. That's the only reason why I knew about the whole suppression stuff before it was from you.
It's fucking.
giving that out.
It's ridiculous extensive.
Well, I was curious. I was gonna try to explain it a little bit to my guys. My guys are pretty tech savvy on a lot of the ARMA stuff, but I'm sure it would help for them to understand the suppression stuff too. Or at
Well,
least the
some of these tests are going to be irrelevant here soon. The tests are current current unit settings. We're changing them.
How soon you think?
We're going to be undergoing testing. Hopefully, this platoon training coming up tomorrow.
Oh, okay, that soon. Okay, so it might not even be worth going over then. Okay.
I mean, some of the things, it's like the distance stuff, the AI settings, however, those will still be relevant with some of the data.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll send you what I got. You know, if you need any explanation, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
As far as the vehicle concerned, though, like gators and stuff like that, you guys are still fucked.
Nah,
so,
I figured.
like, do you know what camo efficients are?
The camo efficients?
Camo coefficients.
Yeah.
Okay. So camo efficients attached to your guys' vehicles, I think it's like 2 or something like that, or maybe higher. I can't remember. Let me look it up.
Does any of our like components help with that? Because I know we have the netting, but I don't know if that.
You don't know how much I was
Or
shipping.
I didn't.
that doesn't do
Vancouver
jack shit.
lost the other
It
night.
doesn't? Okay.
Let's listen up to the brief from the leaders.
It's gonna be pretty
See what your
big,
vehicles are.
gentlemen.
Gators 2. All of Gator vehicles are 2. And then Ace is 200.
Very well.
So it's gonna be pretty great, gentlemen. We're gonna outpost start. We're gonna fucking long ass ranger file this shit. SBF. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do a squad wedge, fire team wedge to SBF. Alpha will hold, set up SBF through this 100-meter danger area. Charlie and Bravo will cross, get onto this, and start making their actions in a mountain environment on these buildings. Once they're there, we'll call up Alpha to get in there, and then we'll start working the problem set with these buildings here. Hold short of phase line green. We're confident this area is secured, and then we'll bound across this danger area street to the next set of buildings here, and then same thing, clear it, and then we'll just work through the problem set and end at the church. Any questions?
Yeah, on A, how do we want to enter in? Over in that right opening there, or left side?
It depends what we see there. If there's a lot of contact coming in from here, maybe we'll insert from there, or likewise, otherwise. Just very dynamic.
Roger. I just figured if we
that one.
I just figured
Yeah,
if stuff
that
on the
one.
right side, we can like secure a lane here and then a lane there.
Yeah, we
Stuff
don't know. Plan will probably not survive first contact with the enemy.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're not. Are we doing E, D, G, and B, or are we just doing ACF?
Time
ACF.
constraints, we're just ACF. Time constraints, we're just doing ACF.
Thank you, Anderson.
Thank you, Anderson.
Alright, let's get a TV poll.
Let's go, boys.
Error.
Alpha through.
On you.
Aye, Core.
Let me know
Yeah, I think
who's
I s-
all.
I think I saw my mom on one of those before.
Run outpost.
Run outpost.
Heard it.
We don't have an occupancy, so if once the guys get people buddy aided and stable, if you can bring them back up.
Charlie, Alpha.
Alright, well, let's not all just stand here. Let's get
Oh, look
360.
If I want to make sure where we are.
Alpha.
Teams, make sure you call it up on the squad.
Alpha's all through.
I'm kind of holding over here on like the southwest side. You want to make them do?
Yeah, come north, come north.
Copy that.
Yeah, my
Alpha
fat
wants
ass
to
is
take
coming.
route.
Heard all. Alpha's moving. Bang 3. 5-8. Bravo's filling in 5-8. Fire team wedge on Bowen 5-8.
Alright, I'm taking right side.
Charlie following in 358.
I'm going around this fence here, guys. Alright, back up.
Well, we're damn near already at the ESP already.
Yeah, there's some rocks here.
Want me to stop at the SBF and keep going?
Alpha, when we get
Stop
down
the
there, let's
SBF.
set up an Overwatch, and then Bravo and
Hey,
Charlie.
keep on pushing a little bit,
move
Bo.
across.
I don't
Alpha
think we
heard
really
all.
see shit up here.
SBF. Bravo,
I can see the houses right here.
Oh, I guess it is true.
You want to set up on a rock right ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
set up on
gonna
that rock. Alpha's setting up BF times now.
Copy that. Let us know when you're set. Other teams, when you get the set call, we'll move.
set.
What was that?
Alpha set.
No eyes on. I'm putting shit down.
Window to the north by 9.
North
Copy
what?
that, Bravo, Charlie, are you?
North 349er, second floor.
Heard it. 349er.
Convict Core 349. Sorry.
Here, Bowen, talk with me on these ones.
Got it.
Don't forget.
I can't link your belt.
No. Don't leak. I said talk with me. Talk guns with me a little bit on
One
here.
more time.
Shoot after I shoot.
Got it.
You can shoot faster than that. Shifting left. Mag, swapping.
Mag,
Alpha's moving.
No bueno. Okay, we're moving. Gotcha.
smoke out.
Alright. Do I have smokes? I do have smokes. I'm gonna throw another smoke. Because I like it. Used to getting shot from the left there. Hey, Bowen, you got smokes for the left side? I got it. I got some.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, mine wasn't good enough?
No proc.
Yo, I'm so sick of it.
Sick of the degrading. Where you want us, Abbott? Right, left?
Alright, teams, what's the movement coming in?
Alpha's here.
Hey, watch this.
I'm gonna hold far right corner, Abbott. I think that.
Alpha and Charlie are pushing in. Bravo, why don't you take a security?
Crossing.
You going in, Abbott? Bowen, you going in?
I'm not sure. Are we going on? No.
Yeah, Abbott went in. Go on.
Okay. Cool.
First floor.
We good?
You got that, Johnson?
Yeah, I got it.
Go low.
Bump me in this.
Charlie building clear.
Got it.
I'm alone on the south side, just as a heads up.
Alpha,
Hey,
west side
Johnson,
building.
going across.
Okay.
Cross me, cross me,
Yeah,
cross
cross.
me.
Thank you. Crossing.
Go.
Bowen, get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit, that's alright.
Thanks.
Bravo, why don't...
Are we taking this building, Danny, or no?
Hey, yep. Take this building. Take this
Got
building.
it. A Hendrickson across you.
Moving out of your way.
Abbott, you want me up there?
Abbott, you have a GPS?
Yeah, I'm for security.
Just keep in mind
Wanna
that
go left?
Bravo is in front of you.
Got stairs here.
Take it.
Alright, going up.
Heads up, Proc.
Go right. Got area left. Got it.
Clear, clear.
Going right. Hey, clear.
Hey, building clear.
You want me up there, Abbott?
Okay, Johnson, come upstairs. Upstairs.
Coming.
Hey, Johnson, go over your big.
Breaking down. Hendrix, your last man out. Coming up, boys.
You and your team provide security when you get that
Yeah,
room
right here.
clear
Take this one.
Yep. Got you. Got it.
Setting up now. That looking north and west.
You guys want to keep it on the right here.
Yeah, I got one
Bravo.
second. Negative, take it.
Charlie,
Hey, prep for mag change, Bowen. Mag.
Go, go, go.
Gun up.
Go.
Thank you. Oops, I poked on the wrong side. Hey, what was that, Bowen? Yep, I'm ready.
Full send, baby.
Hey, we're coming down.
Charlie,
Go up.
building.
Downstairs, Abbott. Yep, on your ass, Abbott.
we're moving.
Abbott, have your team take security.
Yep. Working.
Take these two
Not
buildings.
Abbott, I meant-
Hey, Hendrix, your last man over there.
I think you said Abbott.
No, you're good. Keep going.
That's fine. We'll keep going. Danger area here.
Got it. Hey,
Button hook.
Danny, get low.
Touchdown.
You still got windows to your west.
I see stepping up.
I've seen Charlie has
Alpha.
casualty.
Alpha, can you cover us from where you're at? I'm just gonna take these two buildings to your left.
Yeah, go.
Go ahead. Go.
Contact in the window, bearing.
Charlie's in contact northeast.
I'm gonna go help Charlie real fast, boys.
One time.
Hang tight. Yep.
I got you, dude.
Hey, gents, I can help you out here a little bit too. Where were you taking contact from?
First things first, clear. We're gonna head out and hit the one to the left as well.
One to left. Got it. Yeah, I heard you go.
Plump in
All
there
right.
for a second here.
Got it.
How's Habit looking?
Pull that guilty back into hard cover and smoke.
Do you guys know where he got shot from?
It was some dude in the top window.
Oh,
I already got him.
Okay.
Alpha rally, we're pushing.
All right, I gotta move, boys. Have fun.
I heard the sound of him falling on the
Gotcha,
ground.
I heard that.
On your ass, Abbott.
Charlie, cover our security
Hendrix,
for
you're
Alpha
alone.
moving North.
All right, let's go.
We're moving. Go. Cross me.
Crossing.
Go right
Abbott.
building. Go right building.
Abbott, go.
Bravo, you guys good.
Hey, firm, yeah, Bravo's just finished clearing
Right
the
building,
second
right
of the left
building
buildings
here on me.
Is Bravo in this rear building right here?
Abbott.
I see nothing inside. Push it.
Bravo and Alpha.
Keep going.
Room clear, room clear.
Got it. You said what, Johnson?
Is Bravo in
They're in that
that
building.
building? Okay.
Bravo's got good security set up top in the building just to your left.
Chest clear.
Check's clear. I'm gonna mark.
Up.
Green.
Alpha's on phase line green.
Charlie on face line.
I'm watching the balconies here.
This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna see if I can get up on this.
Bravo's
stuff.
got
Oh,
security over phase line green. If you guys want to
maybe. I might die.
Hey, contact north. 031.
Contact door 031, 100 meters.
I can't really see. Hey, Abbott's down, Bowen. Bowen! Rear! I can't get a kill on that guy. That fucking thing. Heads up, Bowen. I'm coming up.
Loading.
Hey, Hendrix.
Hey, Johnson, take the fucking corpse.
Well, he got shot from that fucking shack. Hendrix, will you frag that shack or something?
The metal one?
Well, clear it or something. The guy came walking out of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got him now.
Hey, I got Danny to safely.
I can't see shit through that smoke.
Back up.
Okay.
Watch out.
Hey, Anderson's down.
Hendrix, can you see through that smoke there? Got it.
Alpha, get ready to cross the road.
Heard it.
Got it.
Charlie building clear one time. Just down.
Alpha, cross front north. Let's go
Cross
ahead.
front north.
Roll down here. We got a couple duties in each team. Let's go ahead and hard.
Hey, this building been clear yet?
No, it's not. Nothing over here is.
Get your casualties back up and we'll continue moving, alright?
Hey, Abbott, did you hear that last?
The building that we have.
Get in this building. Take this
Yeah,
going.
ready, let's go.
Abbott, did you hear those slow the roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it. We're gonna take this building.
Okay. Sounds
Alpha
good.
heard all. We're gonna take.
Hey, Proc, you,
Go left.
Yeah.
nothing. You got it.
First floor. Johnson, come first floor.
Going.
I got downstairs security.
I'm up. I'm up.
Oh,
I'm
you're,
up.
you're there. Okay, got you. With you, Bone. Got it. Quarter clear. Quarter clear.
Hey, building clear.
Alright,
Johnson, come
Gates
second floor.
reports now.
I'm green, Abbott.
Charlie screen across the board. Casualty back up.
Yellow on ammo. Just heads up.
Hey, Johnson, come second floor. We got good sight lens here.
Hey, firm. Hey, first floor is gonna be. First floor is gonna be exposed. I need someone down.
I got it.
Good. Two-story setting up security looking north.
2-story setup. Looking up.
Bravo's pushing up on your left.
I got first
Cut.
I'm going downstairs.
I'm coming in your
Hey,
building.
Ferb.
Whoever's in the building on the west end of the line, go ahead and cease fire. Bravo.
Abbott, is that a call for me? Am I far northwest?
Yeah, no, kind of northwest. Friendly's coming up west.
Heard it.
Do we have anyone designated as doc?
Buddy 8, get him, and then Zeus will heal you if he needs to.
Mag.
Abbott State.
Got it. Hey, belt.
Up.
See if we can make a move across this.
Heard all.
Let's get the squad moving.
Yep. I know. It's the next one there. I see it.
Charlie, you in position to cover. Alba's moving north. Heard all. Alpha, move second. Alpha, display back up, start pushing. Momentum. Alpha, rally on me. We're gonna move north.
Coming down. One coming down. Coming down.
Bravo, see a door on
Up.
the back side of this building.
Team
What's
lead.
that?
Can Bravo see a door on the back side of this building?
Alright, let's go.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Abbott, did you hear Andrew's call?
Yeah. I heard him. Hey, we're moving. Alpha's moving. Bravo, can
That
you
one
see
here,
a
right?
door west side?
Oh, I'm on top.
We're hitting it. We're hitting it.
I'm on you.
No door. No door west side.
North door, right side. I think it's only doors on the front side.
I can cover the front side for
Heard all.
Other side. Got it.
Hyatt.
Yeah, on your ass, Brock.
I got it.
Second window.
What's up?
I got it. Go ahead.
Okay, moving across the barrel.
Careful.
On the speaker. Zeus
Shooting
count.
right up.
Charlie, once Alpha gets
Mag,
in this
mag,
building,
mag.
go across.
Mag.
Well, Jesus Christ, got both you guys.
Up in the compound that's
Got it,
I'm
Danny.
gonna
Hey,
get to
let's
the door.
will be on your left.
take this building. I don't want to
Hammond's
be
down,
outside too long.
Charlie copy.
Hey, yep. There we go. I'm on you, Bo. Yep, I got outside. I got outside.
In.
Canyon.
Clear.
Middle clear coming up.
Bravo is audible on the shots from the possibly west.
Hey, Johnson, do you want to cover us while we take the next building right here to the north?
Hold on. Let's wait to move teams.
Yeah, I can get you.
I said that the teams are online with us, no?
Not really. Charlie needs a shove.
Charlie, are you in a
Uh,
position to
right.
cross the border? shooter northwest.
Shooter northwest, got it.
Yeah.
Hey, how many meters?
Alpha reports contact northwest. Fire over.
I'm shooting at a 7.
Have it. You want to hit that building?
I can't
Yeah,
even
you
see.
guys
Charlie's
should-
lagging behind. Charlie's in a bad spot.
Charlie, you guys good over there?
To help them out, get people stable.
You guys help out with Charlie. We got this place fucking
Okay, got it.
Hey, I'm going dead.
We're gonna hold here for a bit.
Charlie,
while,
Alpha has you
this situation-
push up north next set of building.
Charlie copies.
Hey, heads up on your left, Anderson. I'm gonna send a few shots out. Or on your right, I'm sorry.
Alpha, keep up our security.
Same.
So,
Alright, Alpha, whenever you want to cross, Bravo, wait, is this, Alpha?
Yeah, it's Alpha.
Are you over by
You get
your-
Alpha.
okay, cool. Yeah, whenever you guys want, fucking hit that next building.
That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Danny,
And
ready to hit the next building?
Once you do that, we're gonna put the compound on
Give
your
it
left.
30 seconds. Let
Heard it.
Charlie finish up building.
I'll try to hold that
That's fine.
left side while you guys moving up. You
I'm
guys
gonna
ready?
say Bravo's right here.
Yep, Alpha, let's go.
Yeah, we don't need two
Alright.
people to the building. Let's go.
Yeah, Alpha's moving right now. They're taking the
Damn it.
building with the obase across from us, and then we're gonna push into the compound on their left.
Hey, check out first floor. We're going second.
Got it.
I'll hold first. I'll hold first.
Go. Hey, second's clear. Second's clear.
Yeah.
Come up here.
You're good, Johnson. If you wanna move in.
Sounds good. Hey, could I get a steal one of your guys? Duke, could I steal your fast?
Yeah, yeah.
Proc, do you have any
do you help them out?
Hey, Duke,
Yep.
on me.
I'm with you.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, Bravo, we have clear line of sight on the west
I'm gonna
side.
move left. There is a cubby right, though. Just heads up. Ready?
Roger.
Left side's clear.
Goey's clear.
Okay, cool.
Alpha has
I'm gonna hold
good
there for your
coverage
guys.
in
I'm gonna
this
go upstairs.
building looking north towards the church. Over.
Alright, I'm up here, boys.
I'm gonna move ahead of you and take the small building right in front.
Hey, firm.
Heard all.
Or, yeah, and can you guys keep your eyes right on that?
Yeah, I
that
got
wall
you.
Building as well.
Got it.
Thank you. Scanning window.
I'm watching west side.
Looks pretty fucking clear to me. I'm behind you, Jimmy.
Alright, moving in. Thanks, Corporal.
Bravo, I would hold there. Go any further. Let's get Charlie up with us.
Yeah, we copy. Alpha, if you want to take out the long building on our right, that would be appreciated.
I got you. Do you guys want me to hang tight up here, or what do you want me to do?
Alpha, you got security so Charlie can move
We got
down
another
this
person
alley.
to watch your back.
No, I don't.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have this way.
Negative with one.
Where's Proc?
Nah, there's
I'm
really
with you.
no.
Proc's downstairs. I think he went with Charlie.
Don't go any further right than that. I would that long building.
Last marine out. Oh, Proc's over here, Johnson. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take with you.
Okay, yep, let's go.
They haven't pushed up yet.
Yeah, you
We have an
wanna move?
opening to our northwest here.
I think we got.
They want
Yeah,
us to take
let's-
a long house, but I'm not sure they're
Charlie,
ready
you
yet.
guys clear that long building?
Hey, we're going to the long house?
Security on the
Yeah, Bowen,
next
you're
alleyway.
watching that corner, right?
Coming out, Marine coming out.
Yep. Hey, Abbott, you're talking about this one
Yeah.
to the right?
Yeah, they cleared it already.
Positive?
Let's push up. Yeah, they cleared it already.
Okay, alright, okay.
Charlie. Hey, Alpha's here behind you.
Got pushed into this building that's just across the alleyway to the right of the entrance here.
That building?
Yeah, hit the west side, yeah. Right here.
I'm with you.
Let's go, Alpha.
Yeah, okay.
Building,
On
building,
you,
building.
Wilson.
Inside. Going.
Going.
Marines inside here.
Go.
Pushing with you.
Got it.
Stairs.
Holding downstairs.
Going up.
Alpha green.
Hey, hit there. Check right there, okay.
Go right. Charlie, are those friendly, Frank?
Corner cut, go. Good. We don't have much good tight lines over here, Johnson.
Yeah, I'm just watching downstairs.
Once you're in there,
Oh,
if
actually,
you want,
no,
you're good to take the church.
You want me to come up?
Got one for you.
Okay. Someone take downstairs. Get it up.
I got it. We're gonna move soon.
Okay. Then one right here.
Alpha gets set to move here.
Alpha, did you copy my last?
Do you see much?
Urgent
Blah.
blast. You're set to breach on the church. Over.
Copy that. Alternatively, if you want to rush from that building, we can take the church.
We'll
It's up
come
to you.
up this way.
Got it. Hey, Johnson, we're breaking down.
Okay, bring it down.
Alright.
No, you're good. On you.
Bravo, Alpha's gonna breach the church from the east
Yeah,
side.
we're out.
Moving now.
All out.
Copy that church from the east.
Last man.
Bowen, take point.
Alright.
Through the gap. Got your pie.
Taking church building.
Heard.
corner of this wall, actually, I think.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh.
Danny, watch the window here. I'm calling for a flash.
I got it.
For a flash. Oh, I gotta shoot the window first.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, no. For a flash. Flash out. Flash in, flash in.
Shooter across the street.
Yeah, I believe he's in one of the buildings.
Story west.
Got it.
West of Alpha.
Hey, Bowen.
Hey, John, do you see anything inside?
No, but give me another flash.
Another flash, right?
Ready?
Flash.
Yep. I was curious, so you can't do it. Never mind.
Over there, Alpha.
Can't.
No, I was gonna see if you can climb in.
Let's go.
Push in hard, fast, please.
Yeah, we're in. Back way.
Mag.
Alright, let's go ahead and strong courtyard. I got an opening to the northeast. I need to
Is
see
anyone
over
on that
here.
west side of the building?
And then any other openings that are coming into the church courtyard, we need to get
Shit,
covered.
Johnson, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Got it.
Call it up
There's
on
a
squad.
two-story
Which way
plaza
you're
west of the church across the road. Needs to be cleared to contact from. Over.
Audible to the west.
You're
The
audible.
teams call it up on squad net. Which way you're going and which side you're hard for.
Charlie's got the northwestern point. Bravo's got the northern side of the church.
I'm looking southwest Abbott.
Case report.
Hey, we're all green. All green.
even see him.
Alpha's green.
Bravo's yellow, green, green.
I got movement 237, boys. Movement 237.
237, got it.
Yeah, right on the corner here.
Alpha's got west.
NX.
All right, I'm holding tight.
That went much better than the walk.
Alright, let's go ahead and meet the big cross in the courtyard here behind the church.
At least in only 4.
Do unto others or they do unto you.
you.
Alright,
Amen.
everybody here?
Do in others.
Alright, so first and foremost, I want to say that the violence of action in here I thought was pretty good. There was a ton of suppression fire, which is always fun and exciting to hear. There was some point where we were rolling really smooth and just knocking shit down, and then there was a couple times where we took some casualties and I slowed some things down. I also heard some of the fire team leaders slowing some things down. I thought that was really good for not ending up with mass cases or something that bogged us down. So I thought that was really good. And yes, comms amongst the team leaders, either whether it was over the radio or yelling in the mountain environment, I thought was pretty good. Little more contact reports. I know it's tough in this environment, but letting the other teams know who you're shooting at or that you're shooting at someone and in the general direction of where they are is always helpful. Some pretty good use of smoke. Would have liked to seen a little bit more on the long lanes of fire crossing the alleys, especially at the phase line marks. Just smoke off one end or smoke off the middle, and then people on the other ends can't shoot through it or can't see you moving across that phase line. But the smoke use I saw was pretty good. Proc as acting ASL, do you have anything?
No, I thought comms were a lot better on that one, and teams were communicating a lot more fluently, I thought.
All right. Abbott, as senior fire team leader, you're next.
Thank you. I felt this run portion, we definitely improved upon everything we talked about. We identified in the walk portion, so I think that was really awesome to see that we utilized the walk and run portions to identify problems, and then we solved them pretty quickly. I thought that was nice. That's all I had.
All right. Acting Bravo team leader, Anderson.
Yep, pretty decent, I think.
And Pavic.
Happy of the person to go down the most that entire run portion.
All right. Honey, you have anything for us from the Zeus perspective?
I mean, what I could hear, you guys' communications were on par. Like, every time I zoomed in on somebody, you guys were yelling at each other about something. The contracts reports, at least from Zeus' perspective, were pretty good. However, I would say that I did see a couple guys pulling down your buddy down who was down while you're still getting shot at. Might want to get someone for you or throw smoke or something. I did see that happen a couple times. But beyond that, you guys did a great job.
Thank you. Okay, so our LT, do you have anything for us?
No, I do not. You guys did a good job. I like what I saw.
All right, and Lieutenant Johnson.
I'm just here for the fun. You guys did an awesome job. I like coming back to DC every once in a while.
You guys are always welcome to just come in and pull the trigger whenever you want.
You're in GCE, by the way.
Well, you know what I meant. The ground part rather than in wheels or tracks.
Non-mobile.
The feet part.
Yeah, the feet
All
part
right,
of DC.
Anybody that
Crushing enemies.
Yeah.
Anybody that's not in leadership, they have anything that they want to bring up, put a senior Q in Sidechat. No? All right. Well then, team leaders, if you guys want to have individual briefs with your guys, go ahead and do that. You guys are dismissed. Tomorrow, make sure you guys are on time early for platoon training. I don't want LT waiting on anyone from 1-1 tomorrow. Make sure you get that mod we need, and let's be ready to have a good platoon training tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed tonight's training. You guys are cleared to disc.
Thank you guys. Have a good
Doobie,
night.
Lieutenant, any comments?
Thanks for having me, Hendrix.
Yeah,
No,
thanks
Yeah,
for
pretty
Zeus
tight.
and
Like
help.
You did a good job first
enjoyed it.
ever.
It was a lot of fun.
Mission.
Toodaloo, gentlemen.
God bless.
Thank
Hit
you.
me up if you need me again.
Alrighty.
Take care, guys.
Welcome to the squad, Doobie. Hopefully you get a son.